Guys, welcome back to another video. This is my Steel City Con in Pittsburgh over the weekend adventure here I did. I'm checking out right here. I'm checking out these Mondo Ninja Turtles. The guy wanted 75 each if I took them both, but I just couldn't drop it on him right in the beginning. So I wanted to save my money and look around and see what else the place had and what kind of toys they had. There was a lot of video games, a lot of toys, a lot of good things here. So I couldn't believe the amount of video games that were here at this thing. I thought it was only going to be toys. This was my first year coming here. A lot of my friends came here, and I figured I'd try to check it out and try to get some stuff to resell and some stuff for my collection. Here, I'm checking out these He-Man figures complete in the box, and vintage Star Wars usually sell really well, but a lot of these prices, there's some sticker shock value. A lot of the stuff was over eBay prices. A lot of the stuff was fair. A lot of the stuff was decent. But yeah, a lot of these figures are in really mint condition. I really wanted to grab some of them, but they were a little too expensive for my taste. Here I'm asking the guy what he wanted for them. He said, "Oh, the prices all vary," and that usually means that he has like main extreme prices on everything. So I decided just pass these up as I was checking them out here, but they are in really nice condition. A lot of stuff here was in really great condition for the age that it was in. A lot of the stuff I had to pass on. A lot of the stuff I splurged on. A lot of the stuff I picked up that to put in my collection. And we're gonna continue the video here and keep showing you guys what I picked up here after I'm done viewing these Star Wars here. I really wanted to leave this place with some vintage Ninja Turtle for myself, like one or two. I ended up not getting any, but these were very fairly priced here. I think they were between 20 and 25, which is a very good price. They're in like near mint condition. I didn't really see any crazy wear on them. These two guys here were chatting about somebody else. I was trying not to get any of the audio here, and I was talking to my girlfriend the whole time, and we just decided maybe, you know what I mean, why keep our voices in the video of hearing us talking about the stuff? So we decided just to crop the video out there, or crop the audio out. Here, look at all these pops. This was crazy. I couldn't believe the amount of that some of these pops go for. I didn't realize that some of them are worth hundreds, $150. My girlfriend and I never even seen giant pops like that, so that shows the kind of toys that I know about. So apparently, I didn't know that, so now I know. But yeah, there's like a lot of rare ones apparently. I don't know. I didn't go through and look every single one up to see, but it seemed like they were decently priced, like 20 to 30. I've seen some of them go on there for that, but there were some normal ones there for like 8 and 9, but like $58 for some of them I see there. That's craziness. Craziness to think. But hey, you know that some toys do that. So here I'm pointing out to my girlfriend that there's a Pikachu one. Uh, we keep checking out the pops there. We've seen a couple Stranger Things pops, and the pops are pretty cool, but it seems like they're overdone sometimes. All right, this guy was pretty cool. He had an awesome video game setup here. He had all these GameCube games. I'm going after the GameCube game collection lately. I'm trying to stock up my collection there and trying to go for a complete set, but there's a lot of GameCube games. I asked him here if he'd do any better if I picked a few out, and he said yeah. So I started digging through here, and there was a few that I wanted. He had some overpriced, like $40 on Mario. It was a little extreme, and some of them were overpriced. Like you're gonna find that here. You're not gonna get to the point where you're just getting stuff for $1 like at the flea market. Like if you see me get my flea market videos, I knew coming into this like it's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be fair prices. So just go in, try to make some deals that you can. And I picked up that one there. You'll see at the end of the video everything I picked up. I didn't get everything on video, but he had some fair prices on some of this stuff. He had the 007. I think I have that actually. I have a lot of those 007s there, both of those, I think. I need to get a organization together for my games, like to know what I have and what I don't have. So I'm digging through his games here. I actually come back to his table later on. I didn't get it on footage, and he had a Nintendo 64 and a $3 bin, but he didn't want to sell it for $3. He said, I'm not selling that at all. I'm like, all right, well, why was it in the bin? But I don't know. I picked up a few vintage Star Wars off him too. I didn't get that on footage though. I wanted to pick up that Godzilla game, but I feel like I could have got it cheaper somewhere else for than 25. A lot of these games are between 3 and 10. I figured I'd pick out one $10 game, one $5 game, and like a $3 game to see if he give me a deal on. He ended up giving me 3 games for $15, as I'll show you here at the end of the video in the recap. Uh, that was pretty much his table, other than he had some Nintendo games and some other games like that. You'll see here a real quick shot at it. He has like some Game Boys in the box and stuff. I didn't even mess with those. I'll wait to the flea market in the summer and get them for $5. I'm not gonna pay full price for those. I don't have it in me to pay full price for the games. You'll see a quick shot of the 64 games in the Game Boy game there. Here's some G1 Transformers on the card. They were expensive as well, so it's like that's gonna be the theme of this. If you're a collector, it's expensive to me and expensive to somebody else is like two different things. I don't want to pay full price for something. I'd rather find it in the wild and hope to get a good deal on it because I don't want to pay extreme prices for stuff. It's just not gonna happen. It's not in my blood to pay $50 for one toy when you get 10 toys for that. I'm digging around here. I'm looking around and I found dollar bins for video games. So that was awesome. I ended up picking up Chronicles of Narnia, Bratz, yeah, Bratz for the GameCube, Chronicles of Narnia for the GameCube, and I picked up Grand Theft Auto for the Xbox 360. I think it's like Complete Edition or something. Yeah, that wasn't too bad of a deal. I mean, he had these dollar games, and I was looking through. He gave me his business card. I'm not from Pittsburgh. I'm close to Pittsburgh, about an hour and a half away, and he said, "Oh, if there's anything wrong with the games, let me know, and I'll replace them for you." So that was nice that he was doing that. It seemed like he was just selling off some of his extra inventory here. Yeah, that's the Grand Theft Auto game I picked up there for $1. I was checking to make sure it was in there. You never know. Yeah, but that was pretty fair of him to say, "Hey, I'll replace it. I have a resurfacer if it's scratched or anything." So that was nice of him. There was vintage games in there. There was modern games in there. It was a nice little mix up. I just dug real quick. I just wanted to get around the whole place once, and I would come back, but I ended up not coming back to this stand, and I should have, because he had some other good titles in there that I'm looking at now that I probably should have snagged for $1. Probably could have put like $2 or $3 on them at the flea market and doubled my money. And there's some there for good to. For my collection as well. I could have put in there. I probably should have grabbed that I didn't have. Probably should have picked up some of those 360 games recently, cheap there. Yeah. What can I say? That's the problem with watching these videos is looking back and thinking, man, I should have grabbed that. I should have got this. Should have got that. A lot of it was sports games though, and I managed to pick up. I think I picked up 3 here, like I said. Yeah. So I'm still digging through, looking through. There's some Sonic. There's a lot of sports games, like I said, and uh, checking out his other stuff. He had some Fortnite stuff. This bin was a mess here. I didn't pick up that Grand Theft Auto because it was on PS2. I figured it was a little too old. I figured, a lot of the Wii games are like the party games and the things like that. There's the UFC. You know the kind of games you usually see for $1 or less. There's the Narnia I picked up. It must not have shown the brats. This guy's little stand was cool. I wanted to show this, and I regret not getting this F-Zero in the box for Super Nintendo for 15. I thought that was a fair thing. I haven't been going after Super Nintendo and regular Nintendo lately. Unless they're decently cheap, I'll throw them in my collection. And this part of the video, I'm looking at the Xbox One games. They were buy one get one half off. A lot of them were overpriced. I can get them cheap. I can get them cheaper than that online, or actually GameStop had them cheaper than some of the prices that were here. This Dragon, what was it called? Dragon. I never even heard of it. Dragon Warrior 4. Uh, I never even heard of this, but it's in the box here for regular Nintendo for $100. I think he had on it. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. But hey, it could have been a deal. I didn't look it up on my phone. I was just sort of going through quick here at these and trying my best to see what I could see as quick as I can before everything got picked through. But I was finding stuff later in the day too. What didn't seem like there was a lot of resellers here. I mean, reseller vendors, but like resellers or there were some collectors, but not a lot of video game collectors. They're more after the toys, it seemed. So that was pretty nice to be able to go through and pick through a lot of the stuff. I was recording his Super Nintendo games, and he was started giving me an eye of like, I don't really want you to be doing this. So I sort of looked real quick and got out of there. They were all overpriced. They were a lot of way overpriced, like $30 for Mario All Stars. I think that's what that says. It's hard to see from there. I thought this was cool to see the NES satellite in the box. This the original Nintendo in the box and the Zabra in the box. I've never seen the Zabra box, so that was pretty cool. Still out of my price range, like I said, but hey, what can you do? This guy's table was sickening. Oh man, this was sick. Like it was overpriced. He had $75 on a Wii. He had like $100 on a Nintendo 64. It was like way ashamed to like even see this. Like it was gross. It was crazy, guys.
How's it going, guys? It's been a while since I did a video, but this is the Pittsburgh Comic-Con I went to, the Steel City Con. I got some pretty good stuff here at a pretty good price. I'm going to go through it here. I don't have my usual setup here because it's piled in here. Got my girlfriend up front sitting. I got my boxes. All right, so I got all these. Part of the stuff I got on footage, some of it I couldn't. I did the best I could record in there. I got these He-Man, Motu, muscle figures. I paid $2 each, but I got a good bit of them. I think it was $20 worth, and he hooked me up with a deal on those. I paid $15 for all of them. They're from 2015, but I thought they were cool. Later on, I found some decent figures at a good price. I got this wrestling figure. It was 2 for $5. I got Harry Potter. Then I got the wrestling figure. Got those 2 for $5. I got this other wrestling figure. I got them down to 5 on it. Had originally had 8 on it. Okay, and I got a whole case of these Gears of War figures. Got Augustus Cole, and I got Dom here. This is a really good price on these. I couldn't get them down anymore. I bought 14 of them. I got $8 a piece on those. That was a really good deal on those. I got some back there too. Let's put those there. Let's see, what else did I pick up? Oh, the video games. Video game wise, I got, for my GameCube collection, I picked up some games here. I picked up Dragon Ball Z, Budokai. I paid $10 for that. And I got Monster 4x4. I didn't have that one. And Medal of Honor. I got all 3 of those for $15. It would have been $18, so he gave me a deal on those. Then in the dollar bin, I found Bratz for the GameCube for $1 and Chronicles of Narnia for $1 to add to my GameCube collection. Some lady was selling this controller. She didn't make an offer on it. I don't know what it goes to. It says Power Clutch SG Assyware. I don't know. It looks like it goes to a Sega. Maybe a Nintendo too. I paid $2 for it. I thought that was a cool little risk. I thought that was neat. And I also picked up Grand Theft Auto for $1. Got these turtles 2 for $5. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I got more videos coming this weekend, so make sure you check them out. Catch you guys later.